Hey, what is up guys? Alan here today, and actually today we're in a little bit different scenery. I'm in my office in Midtown, and basically in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to find the best supplier for AliExpress, because look, your store could be doing extremely well, you could be having hundreds of thousands of dollars going in, tens of thousands of orders, but if your supplier is not a good supplier, and if it's not actually steady there, then you're going to run into a lot of issues, and if they don't ship out products on time, it's going to be an entire shit show. So today I'm going to be showing you guys, what's the best thing to use, what are the best tools and tactics to use to find the best supplier. That way you won't end up getting scammed, or you won't end up getting scummed, or anything like that will happen. So for example, let's just pull up this product. So it's called the Flip Cooker. It's a video that went pretty viral, as you guys can see. It's like an egg thing, helps you make eggs. As you guys see on the right side, when we go to new for the order section, it qualifies for a successful product, meaning that, it has a ton of engagement, comments from an hour ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, so this product is banging. So let's say you come across this ad, you're like, you know what, I want to test this as a product, I want to start importing it to my store, as you guys saw in the other videos. So we're going to go on to aliexpress.com, and typically when you see a product like this, some pages will rename it so it's harder for you to find it, but typically, ideally you want to hit it on the first try. So it's called the Flip Cooker. So I'm just going to look up on AliExpress Flip Cooker, which is I've looked it up before, hit enter, and here you have it, a list of all of the, sellers that are selling these flip cookers. These guys are a little bit different, but the one issue with looking up on the, default search term is that it basically gives you an algorithm that thinks that this is the best for you, but in reality, it's not the best for you as a consumer. That if you're buying numerous products, if you're just buying one of them, then probably all of them will be completely fine. But if you want to buy 5,000, 10,000, you're going to run into a lot of issues if you want to go to someone with like 118 orders. So basically, what you want to do is this: you go to orders and you hit sort by orders, and basically what this does is basically, let's say this guy, he's 11,000 orders in this, so for a fact he's very invested in this, right? They've got a lot of products like left over, and that they're legit because of the fact that if they weren't legit, they would not have the 4.5 stars, but 4.8 stars, and they wouldn't have 11,000 orders. AliExpress would not register the orders unless they ship them out, so that's how you know that they're legit. The other things you want to look at, obviously you want to make sure that's set so that you have your ass covered. The second thing you want to consider of is the price, because sometimes there will be more reputable suppliers, but the price will always be more. But that's something that you have to ask yourself. If it's something that you want to test around and test with a quick product that ships out really quickly, or you want to actually build a brand behind it, or want to actually build an actual company that has high quality service. So that's something you have to ask yourself when you get into it. But personally, I recommend going to the guy with the most orders, with the highest stars. The guy that has always just overall the best engagement. And the other thing you have to look at too is the processing time. So processing time, what that means is that that's the time it'll take to actually get your product out into the mail in China, meaning that typically it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to ship, but if it says 5 days processing time, it'll be about 3 to 4 weeks to ship instead of 2 to 3 weeks, meaning that it takes an extra 5 days. So that's something to think about before you do go with it. And e-packet here is $1.50. On this one, it's free, and it takes 3 days to process. This one has 2,300 orders. So let's say, like, if I were to sell this product and I sold 500 to 1,000 of them, I would personally use a supplier. The price is about the same as the other guy, but they take 2 days less. They have 8 colors, and it's actually free shipping with the e-packet. So I personally recommend going with that guy. Now, there's another section of actually finding a private supplier, meaning that you don't actually use AliExpress with Oberlo to fulfill and all that. A private supplier means that you literally go over here, click on this guy's name, find his store right here, and let me just move out of this. Find his store, and then you literally log into the account and personally reach out to him, meaning that you go to his, let's see, usually you can expand it and then hit contact now, and basically you put an order. You go like, hey, my name is this, I actually want to start buying bulk from you if you could ship them out. This way, instead of going on Oberlo and fulfilling every single one, you could actually just export it as a CSV document out of Shopify and send him that doc, and he just sends you a full invoice. So personally, I would say that's the best way to go for finding a private supplier. But anyways, hope this video helped you guys, and again, you guys really want to make sure your supplier is good, especially when you start, because the last thing you want is you running successful ads, making a lot of profit, and then your guy's not shipping out any orders. So that's my #1 key advice for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and enjoy the next video.